All right, just got home from Walmart. Look at these big old pumpkins that I picked up. Nice. For the boys to carve. $3.88 each, not bad. And they're huge. These guys are huge. Look at this one. And then there's these other ones over here. Then I bought this butter dish, the last one. This was like $3.90 something, $4. Yeah, and then I got some glitter. And then a couple picks. I got these picks, they're 97 cents. And as you guys can see, look at that. They have glitter on them, really pretty. And then I got one, a white branch one for my ornaments that I'm going to be doing. I'll show you guys when I do the ornaments. And then they have some other ones, but I picked these up. And that's everything I got, other than other stuff that we need around the house. But yeah. All right. It's a beautiful Sunday, and my hubby is starting a fire over there. I just heard. That's a fire. I just heard woof.
That's a big dog.
That's all I heard was woof, and the dogs are out.
Yeah, right now it's funny, but you've been rolling me around in a second.
That was funny. Oh my God, that was too funny. And as you can tell, Priscilla is over here and Dodger is somewhere over there. They do not get along. Well, she wants to play, but see, look, there he is, Mr. Unsociable. He's over there, and she's looking like, should I go over there and taunt him?
Hello, everyone. 8-0.
Uh-huh.
For you real fans, you know exactly what that means. 8-0.
Oh, my goodness. Can you tell he just got done watching football? But look at how pretty the sky looks. I love the way it looks. Look at how beautiful. Beautiful. I love the sky. It looks so nice. What's wrong with you? Oh! Hi, Sheila. And then there's Dodger. Dodger! He can't hear. There she goes. There she goes. See, this is why they don't get along. See, she bugs him. These dogs, I tell you. All right, you're on.
I have the fog machine going on behind me. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
It's not there. See that? I have it on automatic right now. You can't get too close to this fog machine.
I see
Salud.
Salute. Oh yeah, be careful because those pumpkin vines, they have like little picos and they hurt.
I was trying to push it down without breaking it.
Oh yeah, because you could see there's a little pumpkin. So hubby suggested that we put that pumpkin right here since this is our pumpkin patch. So we're going to keep it up all year long just because we have the pumpkin patch there. But yeah, I can't believe we're getting pumpkins late in the season, but we're getting it. Yeah, look at that. It's nice.
Feed me, Seymour.
So yeah, I like the way that looks. Thanks, babe.
We are flying. Microsoft AI helps an architect bring history back to life. AI helps farmers grow more food with less.
He's gutting a pumpkin. And I love the way it smells. Look at that. And all those seeds that I'm going to toast. Yum. That's a big pumpkin. Yay. Look at this one. She's just looking, you know. She was trying to look at the pumpkin a little bit ago. But Sheila. And then this guy. Feeling unloved.
Mess up my hat.
Oh, my poor old doggy. Which one are you doing, Afro?
I'm doing the raven on the tombstone.
Oh, okay. That looks pretty cool. And then I gotta clean all this out because I definitely want to have pumpkin seeds. And since we have 2 more pumpkins and they're pretty big, I can make half spicy and half sweet of the pumpkin seeds. I changed my wine to this one. I'm here for the booze. Let me see what my hubby's doing outside. And it's, there you go. Oh, the light's on.
The lights on? Okay, so it is November 2nd.
3 days.
3 days to the big day. We're still not done. I'm out here actually looking to see how the lights look because you have to position it right. It's got to be the right. So, starting from the left side. Oh, you got to show them the gate.
Oh, okay. Let me show you guys the gate. All right. So there's the gate.
Yeah. And you can kind of see it has like a little purplish hue to it. That area. Then we got Edison lights for the coach lights, which kind of looks pretty cool, especially if you see the other spider over there. It gives you a silhouette. Like right now it's off, but as soon as it turns on, the Black Widow is
Ah, there you go. That looks pretty cool.
And then it'll flash, so it gives you a little strobe effect.
Oh my God, that scared me. That's
And
the
raven.
the raven up there.
It's up there.
See, it's moving. And then
Then you got, they call him Stabble the clown. He's like a little miniature clown, but the black light is out on him underneath him. So we got.
oh yeah, I was like wondering because I was like I could barely see him.
Yeah, that's why we do what we do to make sure we check everything before the actual day
Okay.
that it's working. So there it is. We'll make it into a candlestick.
He's gonna cut this in half, he said, and make it into a candlestick. I hate this thing. Look at this. I mean, right on our property. See that? Ugh. Then he put all these pumpkins up here like this. But this is just a little sneak peek. He's not done with it. So I will record all this on Halloween night. So this vlog will be after Halloween. Oh, here he comes with his pumpkin. Let me see it. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Oh, that's gonna look nice. Yeah. No. There it goes. Look at how cool that looks, Sampro.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. That looks good.
creepy, yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna look good.
Looks like we're at a Michael Jackson concert.
Come here, kids. Get some candy. I love Michael. We went to go see the MJ, not him personally, but his show that they have here at Mandalay Bay. I used to work there, so they gave us free tickets twice. The first time that they had it, and the second time that they revised it. And it was really nice. All right, I think that's enough. My arm's hurting. All right, so I'm gonna toast some of these pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. We sort out our seeds through the pumpkin strings here, and then we're gonna put them in a separate bowl. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all these guys out, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rinse these guys, and I'm gonna lay them out on a cookie sheet so they can dry. And but let me just do this, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello, America. So it's November 2nd.
Again?
Again. We're carving pumpkins.
And that looks scary though. You have that knife on there like that.
Don't mess with me when it comes to carving pumpkins. I'd like everybody to know, in case you haven't seen or heard, I've won first prizes when I was 10 years old, 11 and 12. It's just supposed to be fun. In a row.
Yes. And we still have the ribbons to
Yeah.
prove it.
It must be antiques now.
They are.
Serious, he does. He has ribbons to prove it. More.
So you see, this one is the top. See that?
Oh, you did the bottom part, okay.
Yes. Because it's easier to light up. You can just put the light on the floor and you just put the pumpkin right over and you're good.
Oh, okay. I got Matthew. He didn't want me to record him, but I got him anyway.
No, you have to record me until I'm done cleaning this, and it's going to take about 2 hours.
No,
Oh,
okay.
nothing? Okay.
That's it.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright, so once you've taken out all your seeds out of your pumpkins and sorted them out of the pumpkin, what would you call it, strings and guts and stuff? Yeah. He's like, yeah. Then what I'm doing is, the guts. Yeah, what I'm doing is I'm rinsing them through the sieve here. And then I am putting them all out here. I'll leave this to dry overnight or as long as it takes to dry them all out because you want them nice and dry before you put them into the oven. And so yeah, I'm just doing rinsing them like this. Just trying to get all the, well, that goes one seed down the drain. But you're trying to get, just make sure that they're all nice and clean. So we're rinsing these guys, and then once they're nice and cleaned, then you're gonna, like I said, put them all on a towel. And then you can usually tell when you put them on here if there's little chunks of pumpkin still left there. You just toss them. But you're gonna have to let this dry overnight, or as long as it takes for them to dry. Hubby's still carving his pumpkin there.
This dismembered body, where would you like this?
He's still going, and then Matthew's still going with his too, as we're watching the Halloween 2, the Rob Zombie one.
I'd walk 1,000 miles.
And I agree with you, Matt. This one sucks. The new one, we went to go see the new one in the theater. Well, you didn't, but your dad and I did, and it was pretty good. I mean, I liked it, and hubby liked it. It wasn't great, but it was good. Yes, we went without you. You were at school. You were at work. Oh yeah, he was at school. You were at school.
We did the matinee thing.
Yeah.
Skip all the little kiddos.
Yep, exactly. And it was perfect because there was only 3 couples in there, and it was nice.
I'm in college.
That's all right. So anyways, so we're gonna let these guys dry, and then once they dry, I'll come back and we'll continue the rest. So these are all my pumpkin seeds. When you put them out like this, leave them in a thin layer. Don't stack them on top of each other because they won't dry that way. So just like a thin layer all the way across. And I'm just gonna leave them here to dry. And then we will bake them hopefully tomorrow. You don't want them to be wet at all when you put them in the oven. You want them to be nice and dry, and that way they crisp up. And hubby's done with his pumpkin. Let's see.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to see it. That is pretty cool, babe. And you did it without no stencil. You just did it freehand.
Yep.
That looks pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it now. See,
I
look.
could see it. I wasn't looking at it. I was looking at this over here, and I was thinking, okay, yeah, but I see it now. That looks pretty cool. I like it. Oh, it's gonna look good once you put the candle in there.
Has hurt both consumers and the environment.
That looks cool. And at night you won't be able to see this rotted part right there.
Look, it's like a mole.
A mole.
You put a couple little cheetah hairs on there.
Some fake bugs and stuff coming out of him because you know he eats the bugs.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
cool.
Like the maggots, like the little
Yeah.
shavings of the.
That looks good. All right, so my pumpkin seeds have dried. They were left out overnight. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and put them each in a bowl. Separate these and these because some of them are gonna be sweet and the other half is gonna be maybe spicy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of these into my bowls, and then I'll come back and show you how we're gonna season these guys up and how we're gonna bake them. This is my son's pumpkin that he was working on last night. It's his DJ signs and stuff that he follows. Like this is DJ Marshmallow. I'm not sure what this one is or this one, but when it's lit up, you'll be able to see it a little better. But yeah, that's my son's pumpkin. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bake my pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna drizzle them with some extra virgin olive oil, and then the mixture that I'm gonna use, this is gonna depend on you guys, what you wanna add and how much you wanna add. So I'm gonna use some of this California chili pepper powder. Usually I buy this in the aisle where they have all the like the produce, and so they'll usually have it in an end cap, and so that's where I got my California chili powder. I'm gonna add a little bit of cumin powder, some garlic powder, onion powder, a little pinch of paprika, I am gonna add paprika, but I am gonna add a pinch of cayenne pepper because I like it a little spicy. All right, so let me give you the measurements. I forgot to add salt. So what I did was I did 1/2 of a tablespoon. I did 1/2 tablespoon of California chili powder. I put 1 teaspoon of salt, and then I did 1/4 of a teaspoon of onion powder, cumin, cayenne pepper, and a pinch of paprika, and the garlic I did, I believe, 1/2 teaspoon as well. And so I mixed it up in here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my pumpkin seeds and put them on a baking sheet like this. And I'm going to do a little at a time because I don't want to crowd the pan. I'm preheating my oven to 325. I'll put them in for 10 minutes, take them out, stir them up, and then put them in for another 15 minutes or until they're golden brown, and then they should be ready. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my olive oil. So I'm just going to put some olive oil. Okay, and then I will add some of this mixture on there. And then we'll mix it all up. I'm just using my hands. Make sure you coat them all. Okay, and then I'm going to line it up really good. All right, so here are my 2 trays of pumpkin seeds. Now I mixed it all up with the olive oil and the seasonings, and I saved a little bit, and I sprinkled a little bit of the seasonings right on top. So now these are going to go into the oven. So 10 minutes in 325-degree oven. Take them out, mix them around, and then put them in for another 15 minutes or until they're golden brown, and then they should be done. All right, so I'm gonna mess with the flavors with these here. So I melted a tablespoon of this butter here. Then I'm just gonna sprinkle some pumpkin spice seasoning on top of it. Same thing with some white sugar, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of maple syrup on there and then mix it all up and see how it tastes. Just experimenting. This is how people come up with recipes, just by experimenting. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But I just wanted to show you guys really quickly so that way in case they do come out good, I can let you guys know, and then maybe you can give them a try. All right, so here are the spicy ones. They're not very spicy. They are pretty good though, and they're nice and crispy. It did take a little longer than the 15 minutes after, and I did keep on stirring them, moving them around so they don't burn. It took more like 20 minutes, but they're nice and crispy. And then these are the sweet ones. Now, these, I wish I could have put a little more pumpkin spice in them because I could barely taste it, but they're still really good with the maple syrup, and oh, it was good. But these I have to keep constantly going in there and stirring, only because the maple syrup gets sticky and I don't want it to burn, and so I kept on moving them around. But they're very, very crunchy. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see. These are the pumpkin spice ones with the maple syrup. And then here are the ones, you guys can see. See that? These are the spicy ones. And I have more of those over here. So yeah, these are it. So they are good, and they are nice and crunchy, and just the way I love them. So hope you guys give these pumpkin seeds a try. Hi guys, so today is Halloween day, and I'm doing some treats for my family. I have my Halloween shirt on, And I picked this up like 2 years ago at Walmart. I also did my eyes in a candy corn way, but you can't really see it. But anyway, I'm going to show you some of the treats that I'm doing today. So I'm making some caramel apples just for us, because since all the kids are going to be home. So I'm making the caramel apples small this time around. I made them for Fright Night In, and they were kind of big, and a lot of people didn't finish them because they were so big. So I decided to make them small for us, and in red. So I think these are Gala apples, and I just melted again one of these. One pack of these was good enough for 6 apples, small apples, and they weren't cold. I left them at room temperature. And then I had some extra caramel, so I just dipped some of these marshmallows. I'm going to attempt to see if I can make them into like Mickey Mouses. I'm going to use this chocolate to make them like into little jack-o'-lanterns. Alright, I propped you guys up really quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our marshmallows, get to that kind of match in size. And then I'm just going to cut a little piece off of the bottom of a marshmallow. Just a little piece. Like that. And then you're gonna use that part where you cut off this. It's sticky right there. You're gonna go ahead, and my caramel apples are still wet, so let me shape this a little. Let me cut the other one off as well. You're just cutting just a little piece, off of there, and then I'm kind of bending it like this. Like squishing it, and then let me see if I can bring you guys over here. I'm gonna get as close as I possibly can to the top, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the marshmallows right on there, on the apples. Now I hope this stays on, just like that. I'm hoping this works because I did this last year and it did not come, no, not last year, a couple years ago, and it didn't come out at all. So I'm hoping that this works. And you can do this to all of them and then just put them in the fridge. And then once they're nice and set, then I'll turn around and I'll dunk them in the hot chocolate. Not hot chocolate. I'll dunk them in the chocolate. Alright, so Priscilla, I wanted to let everybody know she's here. She's in the house. Alright, so I'm going to make some jalapeno poppers. Priscilla, hush. So I'm going to make some jalapeno poppers. I'm going to make them a little different. So the way I like to make my jalapeno poppers is... Alright, so the way I like to make my jalapeno poppers is I like to put cream cheese and a little bit of taco seasoning and some cheese. You can use shredded cheese that's already been shredded for you at the store. I chose to shred my own cheese. I have Monterey Jack cheese in here, and I'm gonna add some chorizo to it. I like to wrap them in bacon, and I add a little bit of garlic powder to the cream cheese. I'm going to use half of this cream cheese here because I don't have that many jalapeno poppers, or I could use the whole entire thing, and then if I have extra, then I can run to the store and go grab some more jalapeno poppers. But you know what? I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to add this whole 8 ounce, is it 8 ounces? Yes, it's 8 ounce package of cream cheese that is at room temperature. It's already been softened. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of the taco seasoning and then a teaspoon of garlic powder. Mix it all up. And then I'll add, that's about a cup and a half of shredded cheese. Again, Monterey Jack cheese. And I'm going to put it all together, mix it. Then I'm going to cut these guys in half and then de-seed them, and then I'll go ahead and get a little bit of the chorizo. I'm not going to fry up a lot. I'm going to fry up some chorizo. Okay, you guys, I mixed in all my ingredients, the shredded cheese, whatever cheese you like. I did the Monterey Jack cheese, the cream cheese, the teaspoon of garlic powder, and a tablespoon of taco seasoning. That'll be up to you how much you want to add as far as seasoning goes. And then I just did a little piece of the chorizo, which I am right now just cooking down. Alright, here is the chorizo. As you guys can see, it's just a little bit, and it's drained out already. So I'm gonna add this in here. Then again, don't overstuff them. Put a little bit. Cut strips of your bacon and then wrap it. And you can wrap it like a mummy. And then I'm gonna put it in about 350 to 375 Fahrenheit in the oven, and then leave them in there until they're done. All right, so I went and bought some more jalapenos. This is what they look like. Now, what I was saying, you can wrap them like mummies. I got my bacon. As you can see, I cut it in half. And then I'll peel the bacon one layer at a time, and then I cut that in half, and then you wrap it around your jalapenos. And then that's how you would do them. Now, I am just wrapping them, however, I'm not really making them like mummies, but you can do like a little area where you can put eyes. I have seen it. And you can also use like the Pillsbury dough and wrap them around without the bacon though, and just instead of using bacon, you can use like the dough from Pillsbury. And then to core, or to take off the middle of the jalapeno, I just use a core and I just take out all the seeds and stuff. So that's how that looks. All right, so here are all of my jalapeno poppers. Again, like I was saying, you can use one of those cores, like an apple core or whatever, to take out the inner seeds and stuff in the jalapenos. And I just put them on aluminum foil. I'm gonna place them in the fridge for a little bit until I'm ready to go ahead and bake them. I'm watching Frankenweenie right now. And now I'm gonna melt my chocolate, dip my caramel apples in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna work on this right now, my apples, and then I'll work on my bean dip. All right, here are my apples. I took them out of the fridge, and what I'm doing is, you see how the bottom you get that extra caramel? I'm just pushing it under with my finger, and I'm right now melting the chocolate. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip them in like this, and then kind of coat them all the way around like this. I can't do it one-handed, so I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm doing. Let me go get my chocolate. It just beeped. Here are my caramel apples. Didn't come out exactly how I wanted them to, but it's a start. I'm learning, so maybe next time they'll come out a little better. But I ran out of chocolate, and I had to do that to these, and these look horrible, but oh well. That one will be for me, and these could be for my family. So anyways, and then the marshmallows, since I had the extra caramel and chocolate, I figured I would do that. So I melted the chocolate for these, and then I put the rest in this bottle here, the squeeze bottle, and then I made the faces on there. So that's it. Now I'm gonna work on, I already did my jalapeno poppers. They're in the fridge. What else do I need to do? My pigs in the blanket, and then my bean dip. So what we're gonna need for this bean dip is a package of bacon, and you're gonna need some Mexican style blend cheese. You're going to need either 1 big can or 2 cans of refried beans, a jar of salsa, whichever one you want, a small onion. This is half of a big onion that I have, so I'm gonna use that, and then maybe 1 or 2 garlic cloves. And so that's what you're gonna need for your bean dip. Then you're gonna need a baking dish to put it in. But first, you're gonna fry your, you're gonna cut up your onion and your garlic and your bacon. And the first thing that we're gonna do with our bean dip is we're gonna start our bacon. So I cut my bacon into bite-sized pieces, and I'm just gonna throw it in my pan. And I'm gonna let this cook, not until they're crispy, but just, they're still gonna be soft, I guess. Like, I'll show you guys what I mean. Can't talk today. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I have it on medium heat, letting that cook down, and then I'll be back. All right, and just in case you guys are wondering, the size of the salsa jar is 16 ounces, and the beans is 14 ounces. I got 2 cans of refried beans, and then cheese. That'll be up to you how much you want to add. It's 2 garlic cloves that are minced, and then half of a big onion that is diced. All right, so here is this is what my bacon looks like. This is how we want it. See, it's cooked, and it's not too crispy, and it's still crispy enough though. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, and then I'm gonna add my onion in here. All right, so I have quite a bit of oil from the bacon. I'm gonna get some of this oil out. I'm gonna leave just a little bit to saute my onions and my garlic. Here is the bacon. You don't want to cook it on high heat because you don't want it to burn on you. You still want it to look like the kind of like pastrami. I'm gonna take some of this out. I'm gonna saute my onions and garlic until it's translucent, and then we'll come back to the next step. All right, as you guys can see, I have my onion and my garlic sauteing inside the same pan that I cooked my bacon in. And you know what? I apologize for that noise in the background, the TV. I just realized it's really loud. I do apologize for that. But anyway, this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna cook them until they're translucent. And I keep on stirring it because I don't want my garlic to burn. It's still on medium-low heat, but I just don't want it to burn, just in case. So what I'm gonna do to this now is I'm gonna add my jar of salsa and my 2 cans of refried beans to this. I'm gonna mix it all up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. Actually, I'm gonna throw my bacon back in there to mix it all up together. All right, so I just added everything in here except the cheese. It's all mixed in there. Now I turned off the heat because I'm going to continue to cook this in the oven. So basically all we're doing is just going to melt the cheese. So I'm going to throw cheese in here, and then again I'm going to sprinkle some cheese right on the top and let it melt all together and in the oven. So it'll be really, really good once it comes out. You eat it with some tortilla chips, and it's really good. So you can use any cheese you want. You can use pretty much whatever you want with this recipe. But this is how I make my bean dip. And now I'm just going to go ahead and add my cheese in here, mix it, put it on this dish here, and then sprinkle the cheese on top, put it in the oven, and let it finish, just let the cheese melt, and then it'll be ready to eat. Alright, I just wanted to show you guys, this is how I did mine. It's all in this baking dish, and then I sprinkled the cheese right on top. You can add as much cheese as you want, or as little, and all you want is for this to just melt and build a nice crust on top. And that's basically it. So that's going to be going into the oven now. And again, the temperature is 350, about 350. That's what I'm pretty much putting everything in, for 350. Here are my pigs in the blanket, my candy apples, my bean dip, which they're already getting into. There are my pumpkin seeds that I made yesterday. And the jalapeno poppers are in the oven right now. So, yum. We're gonna dig in. All right, here they are. Look at that. You hear that? I have it at 400 degrees just to let you guys know, not 350. Smells good. Here are the jalapeno poppers. All right, time to eat. There are my boys. All right. The side of the house. Thanks. Spooky. There's Hubby right there. Boogie boogie. This looks good. Sorry, son. Hi, baby. Where's... Good. Where's Ante? Thought he was gonna pop out of there. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, that looks good. Uy, chamaquito.
I know I'm scary. I'm not trying to be.
All right, baby. You did all this. You and your boys.
We put it together. You helped too.
No. Inside. Here comes the other
I
one.
almost got choked by this fishing wire.
Look at the other one. You almost got choked by the fishing.
All right, now are you guys gonna pose for me?
What did you go on the roof, not me? And then
I was,
just go?
I was thinking that too.
And then just,
Well, I don't know about that. I was thinking of being on the roof too and just kind of pacing. Head to you. I could do this the whole time. Keep dragging it.
The Purge. He said that you were the Purge.
That's what I am, basically.
Record him.
Actually, yeah, you should take a pic of each one of them because the bar frames it out.
Yeah, you should take a picture of them, babe. Happy Halloween. Oh my God, look at this. That is awesome costume. That is so cute. And look at that dog. That's a horse. Oh my God, I love that dinosaur. Where'd that dinosaur go?
I just like how the dinosaur looks when he's walking.
Yeah, me too.
Look, here it goes. Here it goes. Look.
Oh my God, that is so cute. I love that. Oh my God. I love that. I just love that. Look at that. That is so awesome. Look at that is so cute. How cute. That is so cute. There's another dinosaur where? Oh yeah, there is another dinosaur over there. I want to see that dinosaur.
Like Jurassic Park.
Aw, look at that. That is so cute. 3 dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like 3 dinosaurs.
He's only 3. She's like, he's not gonna bite you.
Oh my God, look at these dogs here. They're huge. I love that dinosaur. I just love that dinosaur. Look at how cute, you guys. How cute. Oh my God, that is so adorable. Look at my baby. Look at my baby. Hi, Sheila. Hi. Look at how cute my beautiful girl.
Priscilla, sit. Priscilla, stay. Good. No, Priscilla, sit.
Oh my God, and she's got a little skirt. Okay, I have to take a picture. Aww. Take a picture, baby, of Priscilla. Look at how pretty my girl. Look at how pretty.
Good girl, Priscilla.
She's so good. She's such a good unicorn. She's a cute unicorn. Is that the one that Grandma got you? Yeah, she's so cute. The Stay Puff. Look at that marshmallow guy. That is so funny. We've seen some really awesome costumes. Look at this costume right here.
This is so pretty.
This is my baby girl. Look here. The best costume. Mama and daughter, unicorns. And dad, oh, scary.
An average Joe.
Oh, mean. Unicorn. That's so cool. Even Dodger's out here. Dodger, his costume doesn't fit him anymore.
Never looking every time.
Hey, he's trying to steal the piggies.
Yeah, he is.
Oh no, Dodger! He's trying to eat the piggies in the blanket. No, 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 no. Dodger.
Banana.
Hi, baby.
Stepped on gum.
Oh no. All right, this is our backyard. Hubby goes all out. Puts all this on the side of the house. He has the lightning as well. Well, that was Halloween night. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and thank you for watching.